What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is my first time back on a bike since probably the last time you saw me on a bike. That was probably it. This is stage 3, race like a champ, the Muckle Yin, the big one. Historically, not that good at this race, but you know how I do. I don't give up, and I always do my best. Today's no exception. Another Cat B race here on the Muckle Yin. Again, this is not really my best course. There is one, maybe two very specific instances on this course where I get dropped like a rock in the water. Today, spoiler alert, is absolutely no exception. But the good news is I actually kind of surprised myself because I stayed with the group so well up until, well, a certain point. Otherwise, it was actually pretty good. I mean, again, like staying like heart rate's pretty under control. Power's not insane. I mean, yeah, I'm doing the bare minimum here, or as much as I can, and that's exactly what I need to do. I'm staying with the group. Again, heart rate is pretty under control. Power, you know how it goes. It's a little up and down, so it's not unbearable. But what's gonna really hurt is when the hills punch up. And again, there's a couple on this route. So I'm keeping my head up, doing exactly what I need to do. And we're coming up to the first one that might introduce a little separation into this pack here. It's about 30 people. And then there's probably some stragglers way off the back. No disrespect to them. So this is the first part, this giant donut here. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to use my feather. I'm going to stand up. And I surprised myself. I didn't expect to stay in the top 10. I expected to like stay in the group. But I was like, oh, sweet. I mean, sure, yeah, naturally paying for it. The heart rate goes up to 180 by the top. But being in the top 10 was pretty sweet. I liked that. I was like, okay. Did it mean anything? No, not at all. I totally understand that. We speed up here. And we go to, what is this, the breakaway bray. So another punchy climb. It's like sustained 4 or 5% grade. Not super long. Again, I stand up, top 10. How exactly? I don't really know. Again, yes, I did pay for it. 184 was the heart rate. Whenever I do these voice recordings, it's, you know, I'm in the future. It's hindsight. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Sure, but felt pretty good to be in the group and like ease up and let the group catch up instead of me go all out on the climb and then push hard again just to stay up or try to catch back up with the group. So it's just kind of, you know, you learn as you go. It's a little bit of survival. I'm going to stay towards the front of the climb the best I can, and then the group can catch up to me instead of me trying to catch up to the group that's not really slowing down. So again, stay with the group as best I can. As you may have guessed, this is kind of it for me. 12 and a half minutes in, I'm proud of myself. Again, I stand up. I know this is like the longer side. Dude, heck if I know what direction this is or whatever. The skirt. And yeah, I'm doing what I can, but I think I buried myself a little bit too deep, hitting a heart rate of 180 on multiple occasions. I didn't have a feather. I had an aero boost. It's not really what I'm looking for on a gravel climb that's long, no less. So again, do everything that I can. My positions are slowly sliding back, and then this hill, dude, yeah, this is it. So it got pretty ugly after this. Not gonna lie. So again, a solid 14 minutes up with Group B. Almost halfway through the race. So yeah, one too many hills kind of did me in. There you go. And that's it. Again, look at that heart rate, 183. Like I can hit 183, 185, but I gotta calm it back down. And when I'm holding it, I just can't. So roll across the line by myself. But I held on for the first 15 minutes, which was pretty cool. Had a high heart rate, had high power. It's that long, steady climb, the skirt, that really screwed me over. And then, I mean, I was just in no man's land the entire rest of the time. So 23rd out of 37 or whatever the standing said. So let's take a look on Zwift Power. 184. Yeah, this whole second half is not that cool. .377, a little bump. 350. Didn't really have much of a sprint anytime. Cool, not bad.